Hi, this is Little Dwarf playing games while rambling incoherently into a microphone. Why? Well, just because I can, and this time I'll be playing Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver, Blind. Now, I have only very recently played Blood Omen, which is the previous game in the series, for the first time. I have heard about the Legacy of Kain series sometimes, but I have never gotten into it, and I have never become that interested in it as to actually check what is it about until very recently. As I said, I have played Blood Omen. There is a link to the playlist in the description if you want to take a look at that. And I've enjoyed it greatly, especially the character creation of Kain, and his voice acting specifically, and his writing. So I had a lot of fun with Blood Omen, and I decided to go through the entirety of the series to learn more about the lore and the history of the world of Nosgoth. So without further ado, this is again a totally blind playthrough. I know literally nothing about this game. Let's just go along and see what's going to happen. Let's start a new game. Interesting, there's a new game plus option, which for some reason I can choose. Well, maybe I can choose at the start, which is a bit weird, but obviously I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to choose a normal new game.
Kain is deified. The clans tell tales of him. Few know the truth. He was mortal once, as were we all. However, his contempt for humanity drove him to create me and my brethren. I am Raziel, firstborn of his lieutenants. I have served Kain a millennium. The gift continued to evolve. We became less human and more divine. Kain would enter the state of change and emerge with a new gift. Some years after the Master, our evolution would follow, until I had the honor of surpassing my lord. For my transgression, I earned a new kind of reward. Agony. There was only one possible outcome. My eternal damnation. Raziel was to suffer the fate of traitors and weaklings, to burn forever in the bowels of the lake of the dead.
Cast him in.
Tumbling, burning with white-hot fire, I plunged into the depths of the abyss. Unspeakable pain, relentless agony. Time ceased to exist. Only this torture and a deepening hatred of the hypocrisy that damned me to this hell. An eternity passed, and my torment receded, bringing me back from the precipice of madness. The descent had destroyed me, and yet I lived.
Raziel, you are worthy.
Raziel. You are worthy.
What madness is this? What pitiful form is this that I have come to inhabit? Death would be a release next to this travesty.
You did not survive the abyss, Raziel. I have only spared you from total dissolution.
I would choose oblivion over this existence.
The choice is not yours.
I am destroyed.
You are reborn. The birth of one of Kain's abominations traps the essence of life. It is this soul that animates the corpse you lived in. And that, Raziel, is the demise of Nosgoth. There is no balance. The souls of the dead remain trapped. I cannot spin them in the wheel of fate. They cannot complete their destinies. Do it yourself. Or if you prefer, end yourself. Settle your dispute with Kain. Destroy him and your brethren. Free their souls and let the wheel of fate churn again. Use your hatred to weave their souls. I can make it possible. Become my soul Reaver, my angel of death.
Okay, I have a couple of things to say already. First of all, the intro has answered my question about the question I had at the ending of Blood Omen, which was which one of the endings is going to be canon, and it is clear from the intro of Soul Reaver that it is the quote-unquote evil ending that is canon, because Kain has refused to sacrifice himself to restore the pillars of Nosgoth, and instead it seems he has established his throne there, and he has created an empire of vampires. So there is that. Second thing, I'm not entirely sure how Raziel is even speaking. He is lacking a lower jaw. It shouldn't be physically possible for him to speak, so I'm going to assume it's magic. Third, I seem to be standing like there seemed to be some kind of an elder god that was speaking to me. You can see his tentacles even here during the gameplay, but during the actual cutscene you could also see his eye, which would be somewhere over there maybe, but I can't seem to pan the camera up regardless of what I do. I can only move it around in a leveled sort of plane. But also, another interesting thing that was mentioned, the voice, whoever exactly it is, this elder god of sorts of somebody else or somebody else entirely, he mentioned that that vampires, when a vampire is created, his soul, like the soul of a person he used to be, is like trapped in his undead body, and it messes up the forces of destiny. Like it is not supposed, it is an unnatural state or something. It is not supposed to be like this, and so he named Raziel his Soul Reaver, which I can't help but remember that it is also a name of a legendary blade in the Legacy of Kain series, the blade that Kain himself has obtained in Blood Omen, and indeed you could even see it in the intro itself. He had the Soul Reaver sort of by his throne, so I wonder whether the connection between the title that Raziel now holds and Kain's blade is going to be explored. But that's enough rambling for the start. Let's see if I can do anything with this. Because there are some pillars. Okay, I cannot climb the tentacles. That much is true, but there are some pillars right here. And I wonder if I can actually Okay, so I can also glide if I hold space. That is very useful. Also, while I'm on the subject of the intro, it seems that Kain is awfully salty about the evolution of his children, because from what it seemed in the intro itself, he basically killed Raziel for no crime other than evolving quicker than Kain himself, because Raziel evolved wings, which Kain then promptly he tore them off. Like he tore the actual bones from the wings, which was quite quite gruesome. Okay, but I don't think I can do anything with those pillars because I cannot reach the other one. So I'm going to assume they are purely decorative and I'm not supposed to bother with them. Instead, let me move forward. I really hope the game is going to provide me with like a tutorial. Okay, so A is attack apparently, which I have discovered by a total accident. Anyway, let's continue and hope that the game will present me with some tooltips or whatever, so that I can better understand how to actually play it.
These gates twist space, laying a path across great spans.
Okay, so they are a fast travel gate, I presume. A to engage. But what do I do with those? Like, they display these different symbols. Oh, what is that? A to exit. Yeah, but what do I do with this? Like, do I... Okay, those are like blocked or something? Judging by... I don't understand, the game, if it had the decency to... I would have enjoyed if it had the decency to actually explain what to do with them, because I'm clicking different things and nothing is happening. I presume that's because the further ones are blocked, which is represented by them being grayed out. But still, that doesn't entirely sort of help me. Like, I would like to better understand what the frick is going on here. Because I thought the first one didn't have the grayed out filter, but maybe it did, maybe they all have. Maybe this is the first one that I'm currently standing in and that's why I don't see it. Okay, I presume it's not crucial. The game has not explained anything to me, so... Is that where I came from? I think so. Okay, let's go further. Oh wait, maybe this is where I came from. I think I came from the lower thingamajig. So here, once again, if you're not familiar with my channel and the way I play games, I have to warn you that I am legendarily bad at pathfinding, and I get lost with like annoying frequency. So prepare yourself for that. Also, it seems to me that the audio mixing...
You are weak. You must feed.
The old hunger has left me. I have no desire for blood.
You are changed. Your bloodthirst is replaced by a deeper need. You've become a devourer of souls. To sustain your strength, you must hunt the lost spirits of the underworld and consume the souls of your enemies.
It seems to me that the audio mixing is kind of broken in this game. The ambience is very loud, to the point where it's actually louder than the dialogue. and potentially also louder than my commentary. I'm not entirely sure. I really hope I can be heard. I will have to check it after the first episode, and then I will sort of make some adjustments. So apparently Raziel consumes souls by pulling them into the void where his lower jaw is supposed to be. Okay, that's pretty weird. And I presume it's either my health or my mana, the souls. Because in Blood Omen, Kain obviously used blood. Okay, C is crouching. But apparently Raziel is not really no longer a vampire per se. He's the soul Reaver, so he doesn't feed on blood. Instead, he literally feeds on souls.
Your wings, though ruined, are not without purpose. Take hold of them as you leap, and they will carry you across this chasm.
Okay, I really don't understand the... Like, maybe I should make the speech a little bit higher. Because it really seems broken. The ambience is definitely louder than the dialogue itself, which does not seem like that great of an idea to me when designing a game.
What scabrous wretches are these?
Slua, the scavengers of the underworld. Their feral hunger has claimed countless souls, spirits who now shall never find their rest.
Okay, so I presume I have to kill them. Hold S to autoface. Okay, so it's like a targeting. Then space to dodge. Okay. Okay, I think I get it. Oh, apparently there's a fleeing mechanic where hold D to feed. Oh, I literally swallow their souls. You can see it as a visual. There were like ghosts left after I defeated them, and Raziel has swallowed them. Okay.
These portals are your conduit between the spectral and material realms. With their aid, you may gather matter and will yourself to become manifest in the physical world. This is taxing, however. Your strength must first be fully restored. You require no conduit to return to this plane. You may abandon your physical body at any time.
So apparently this body is not even physical. I am currently like a ghost in a shadow realm of some...
You have much to learn, Raziel. When you are ready, this barrier will be dissolved.
In a shadow realm of some sorts, and I must will myself to become material again.
Sustain your strength to prolong your manifestation in the physical world. If you fail to feed or absorb too many wounds, this fragile matter will dissolve.
Ah, okay, so if I understand correctly, if I lose all of my health, the game is not going to end. Instead, I am going to be pushed back to the underworld, to the shadow realm or whatever, and I will have to do something there to progress. Okay. Apparently I can explore where
You are young yet, Raziel. You still retain many of your vampiric weaknesses. Immersion in water, while not fatal, will dissolve your physical body, forcing your return to the spirit world. Be aware that in the spectral realm, water has neither heft nor lift. It stands as thin as air.
Okay, but if this is the main place to go, then I want to check the big gate on the other side. Okay, I cannot do anything with it. Oh well. So that was a waste of time. But I couldn't have known that. It's the time.
What are these creatures?
Do you not recognize them? They are the children of your brother, Duma.
That's impossible. These foul, scuttling beasts could not be kin of our high blood.
Do you suppose that time stood still for you, Raziel? Much has changed since you passed from the world of men.
Okay.
I knew my opponent's weaknesses, having suffered them myself. Physical wounds are fleeting. Vampire's immortal flesh begins to close as soon as it is cleaved. Vampires need only fear those wounds that impale or inflame. Water scorches like acid, and fledglings are devastated by sunlight's touch. I would have to modify my tactics to suit my foes.
Okay, so I am supposed to push them into the fire or into sunlight. Okay. If I simply stand here, are they going to run into it?
From the flesh, a creature's soul fades swiftly into the spectral realm. Draw it in quickly, Raziel, or you will be compelled to follow.
Okay, they are going to literally run face first into it. It's good to know, although that makes me feel kind of cheap. And I probably should have explored how impaling them on the spikes would have worked. Here's the body, which I cannot do anything with, from the looks of it. And where am I supposed to go? Oh, I nearly stepped into the
Your
thing in the
physical
brig myself.
prowess surpasses what you knew in life. Even massive obstacles can be moved effortlessly.
Okay, so I can also drag it backwards this time, which isn't something... it wasn't a thing in Blood Omen. In Blood Omen I could always only push obstacles forward, which in fact... which in fact created with it its own sort of problems and puzzles. But what I'm not sure about is what am I supposed to do with this anyway? Like, where is there an opening in the wall? Because I can't look up from the looks of it, at least. I don't know how. Because if I use the mouse, I can just look around, but not up or down. So... Oh, wait. Okay, so it's control. That's a bit counterintuitive, but okay. So there is a thingamajig here. An opening. So let's pull this over here, and now let's jump on it. Okay. I've entered some kind of a stealth mode from the looks of it. I would like to exit it because it's rather annoying. What did I click? Control? Wait, what did I click to make him move so slowly? Come on. What was it? Hey, Raziel. Could you please cut it out? Okay, I'll have to check the key bindings for that, I think. Forward, backwards, blah blah blah. Devour soul. Aim, grapple, F. Okay, interesting, but that's still not it. Sneak, S. Okay, but I was clicking S and nothing was happening. Yeah, I am currently clicking S and nothing is happening. Is it because do I need to get in a fight again? Am I stuck in like...
The sanctuary of the clans reduced to ruin. Beyond these walls lay the pillars of Nosgoth, the seat of Kain's empire. How humble it now appeared, collapsing into the dust of its former magnificence. And yet, I had only just emerged. In the instant between my execution and resurrection, centuries had apparently passed.
This world is wrecked with cataclysms. The earth strains to shrug off the pestilence of Kain's parasitic empire. The fate of this world was preordained in an instant by a solitary man. Unwilling to martyr himself to restore Nosgoth's balance, Kain condemned the world to the decay you see. In that moment, the unraveling began. Now it is nearly played out. Nosgoth teeters on the brink of collapse. Its fragile balance cannot hold.
Okay. So that confirms basically what I heard earlier, but doesn't help me to get rid of the freaking stealth mode that I am apparently in. Okay, so I'm supposed to impale them on something. Okay, so I can throw them with F, but oh, there's a fireplace. I'm also dead. Okay, let's exit the thingamajig mode. Hey, exit it. What are you doing? Okay, I don't quite get it yet, but regardless, I must beat them into submission. How come? No! Because I need to throw them into the fire, right? Why is he throwing them immediately after I pick them up? I don't understand this. I would prefer to, you know, aim first. Do I need to hold it? The answer is yes. Okay, I lost one of the souls. It has dissipated. This game is a little bit counterintuitive in its controls, and I still don't know what's up with Raziel moving so slowly. Like, I am clicking S and nothing is happening. What's that? Okay, apparently it's a spear of some sorts, which I can pick up. It's good to know, but still doesn't solve my problem that I had to begin with, which is the fact that I'm moving so slowly and I don't know how to change that. Like, come on. What is your problem? I am clicking S. Let's try... can I assign different keys to this? Like Q, maybe? Would it change anything? What? What are you talking about? Am I too wounded? Do I have to... Okay, I don't understand what's going on. Generally. And I don't understand how to stop sneaking. Like... hold Q to sneak. Yeah, I am sneaking all the freaking time because I don't know how to stop. Great, I failed my stealth attack anyway. Okay, so each spear is single use only. It's good to know. Oh, it isn't. Okay, that's even better. But still, I would greatly appreciate if he stopped sneaking. Like, jumping the entire game is probably not the solution intended for this problem. What's that? Okay, whatever it is, it seems kind of important, so I will try going back and seeing what was in the other side, right here. Okay, but this looks kind of important as well, so I am sort of unsure as to which one of those is sort of the main route. But what I'm most annoyed by is, okay, I can save wherever I want, so let's save here, and let's reload. Because I really don't want to be moving so slowly for the rest of the game. Like, come on. What's up with that? How do I stop that? Like, I am clicking Q or S, you know, the sneak buttons, and nothing is happening. So let's quit the game, go here and reload this. Nope, still slow. I have to, like, is it a bug? Or am I just retarded? Like, I'm totally not ruling it out. It's totally a possibility. Oh, I can also throw him from the cliff, I guess. Which is kind of... Oh! Isn't it where Kain threw me? Cast him in. Execute Kain's order. Okay. So apparently I got an achievement of sorts for that. I'm not quite sure what the achievements are for, to be honest. I find them a little distracting. But what I find most distracting is the freaking stealth. Like, how do we stop it? I have no idea whatsoever, and it's kind of getting a little annoying at this point. But let's check this. Ah. It's one of those quick travel gates, right? Yeah, so this is where I was at the very beginning. Okay. And apparently I just click forward to move through them. Okay. Okay, cool. But what is not cool is the stealth. Like, I really don't know what to do about it. It doesn't... Like, what else could I click to stop that from happening? Like, not moving. Space I tried already. D I tried. F does nothing. Action is just attack. C is crouch. Q, it should be Q or before it was S, but I tried both of those and none of those did anything. So I am utterly confused and a little irritated at this point. Because I can't imagine jumping through the entirety of the game just to move quicker. Like, that's an utterly stupid plan. That's the levels of stupidity. What? You're telling me I can't go back? I did before. So what game are you playing? Game? What? What's going on? Okay, I am once again utterly confused. It's not even like I can do anything here, because if I went here, I'm literally going backwards. That's the very beginning of the game. What would be the point of returning here? I don't get it. Okay, I am very confused overall. And I would really appreciate if he stopped sneaking, but I don't know how to make him. And I'm afraid if I don't figure it out, I'm going to have a bad time. No, this is ridiculous. Like, surely I was not supposed to go back here and just repeat what I've already done before. Surely there is a way to open the door, much as there must be a way to freaking stop sneaking, even if I don't know either of those. Like, I currently am in the physical world, right? Oh, no, I wasn't. I was in the Shadow Realm again. I guess that happens after a reload? Because I didn't die. That doesn't solve the sneaking problem, but it solves the door problem. Apparently I can't interact with physical objects while I am a spirit, which obviously makes total sense. Okay, that just leaves the sneaking, which is still pretty annoying, and I would prefer to find a way to get rid of it. But I don't really understand what's going on.
This, at least, had remained constant. The endlessly swirling vortex of the abyss. My tomb and the womb of my rebirth. Though much of Nosgoth's landscape had changed, these cliffs gave me my bearings. My clan territory was to the west. I was anxious to see how my descendants had fared during the centuries of my absence.
Okay, probably not that great of an idea to be jumping down, although I am a little bit tempted. Like, come on, something must be wrong here. Am I just stupid? I've tried clicking everything. Okay, how do I get rid of him without any nearby? I guess there is a torch, but I don't think this is going to be enough to incinerate him. Yeah, can I... Okay, I can use it to burn him like this. Good to know, definitely. And I can also keep it and presumably relight it later on. Okay. That's pretty cool, I guess. What's not cool is the sneaking. Okay, can I light it from the fire? Well, I guess I don't need to, because if there is a fire, I can just throw them in it. How do I drop it? Because it seems I cannot... Okay, I can chuck it. Okay, what's up with the sneaking though? Like, come on. Okay, I can chuck stones at people, which is, I guess, potentially useful for like stunning them. What is not useful at all is being stuck in a constant purgatory of stealth. How do I stop it? Like, really, I've clicked everything that there is in the key bindings, and it didn't help. Excuse me. Can I move this? You can. Okay. First, let's look for a location where moving it would actually accomplish something.
my once proud kin wiped from this world like excrement from a boot, I knew the hand that wrought this deed.
Well, it's probably Kain. Like, if he despised Raziel so much for, for surpassing him, and I presume he destroyed all of Raziel's children, or Raziel's rather, to make sure that they don't, that they don't do it as well. Okay, what I was doing with it? Like, I can't move it here because there's a staircase. So what's the point? What's the point of this block? I can't seem to notice a place where it would actually accomplish anything. So there is a metal bar in the way here. So there's a gate here. I think this might be a red herring of sorts. I really don't know what to do with it or what purpose would it even serve. Oh well. I'm clearly not high enough to actually jump up there. Okay, let's continue, I guess. There are shields on the floor, on the walls. Can I grab them? Not really. Okay, so this contains one of those gates, right? Because it is a very characteristic door. More blocks, and once again, okay, but they are not of the movable kind. So once again, I'm not entirely sure what would I do with them. But I am going to activate the quick travel gate, and then I will end this first episode. First of all, make sure if I am even heard over the very uncharacteristically loud sound of the ambience in this game, and then I will think, try to devise a way off screen to freaking stop sneaking. Like, maybe it will reset once I reset the game. I really hope so, because I'm kind of out of ideas. Okay, I don't want to cross those, so instead I am just going to position myself right here, save the game, and end it for now. That's all for this one, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.